If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? And if a politician makes a speech but the public is not listening, did they really say anything at all? That second question is one West Australian politicians, and those across the country, have found themselves increasingly grappling with in recent years. Following years of substantial media downsizing, politicians who were once used to speaking in state parliament to a press gallery full of journalists ready to disseminate their words to the public have found themselves adjusting to a new reality. When I was first elected, at 11 o'clock at night in Parliament there used to be 5 journalists sitting in the gallery, Premier Mark McGowan said earlier this year. These days, we are lucky if there is one. In recent years, media cost-cutting has led to significant changes to the extent politics is covered by the major news players in Western Australia, worrying some that the end result is a less informed public. Now, just a handful of journalists are stationed at Parliament on sitting days to report to the public what the politicians they pay to represent them have, or have not, been doing. Gone are many of the outlets which used to occupy the press gallery, along with several main sources of in-depth political coverage to punters. The days of 7-minute-long in-depth interviews with key figures in Western Australia politics broadcast in prime time on a nightly basis are long gone. Those outlets that still provide regular coverage often find themselves talking to diminished audiences, with broadcast ratings and newspaper sales trending down. When I started in 1986, there was the West Australian, the Western Mail, the Daily News, the Sunday Times and the Sunday Independent. Now, when Parliament is sitting, the only media organisations stationed at Parliament House on most days are 7 West Media and the ABC, a dramatic reduction in the variety of voices providing political information to the public. But what does this reduced, or at least vastly different, political coverage mean for punters, and was democracy more broadly? It is a regular topic of discussion in the corridors around state parliament, where many long-term MPs now ponder how to get their message out in a world very different to the one in which they started their careers. According to Mr. Kennedy, the impact on society and on politics is significant. That lets them off the hook. Former Labor MP Ken Travis watched the change in political coverage during a 20-year political career which ended last year. Mr. Travis said he worried about the broader impact of less in-depth media coverage of state politics. "I don't know where the quality debate and the quality examination of a premier comes in today," he said. On the flip side, changes to the world mean any punter interested enough has never had such a significant chance to hold their elected representative to account. People can now stream any parliamentary debate live at home, as well as being able to quickly access transcripts and voting records at the end of any sitting day. Electronic record keeping has opened up far greater opportunities for any member of the public to dig around on any potential misdeed, something that was evident with citizen journalists playing a key role in uncovering aspects of the ongoing citizenship saga engulfing federal politics.